Hey guys, Matt Bremeyer here from Haymaker. I just wanted to do a video that will explain how to game with your Haymaker right out of the box, okay? This is a headphone that is extremely capable of doing multiple different things, including gaming and being compatible with all gaming consoles right away, right out of the box. It comes with everything you need to set them up immediately, okay? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a couple of the different ways for gaming right out of the box. There will also be a video that talks about how to use the headphones to game completely wirelessly. That'll be in another video. So if you're looking to game just completely wirelessly, then you need to look for the wireless gaming video that I'm also doing, okay? All right, guys, first off, let's talk a little bit about gaming right out of the box, right out of the case with the Haymaker and, say, PlayStation 5. Okay, it's going to be the same hookup for your PlayStation 4. It's also going to be the same hookup for your Xbox One or Xbox X or Xbox S, okay? All of them are going to use the auxiliary cord here that's supplied. Make sure you're using the supplied auxiliary cord. I'll zoom in and explain why. It has two different tips on it. Basically, it's the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cord it's the same size jack, okay, but the jacket itself is smaller on one side of the cord so that it locks into the headphone, okay, and that's to minimize wear and things like that. So and I'll zoom in and show you guys that. So first, what you're gonna do is you're going to take the smaller 3.5 millimeter jack, and that's the one that's going to go into the headphones, okay? This side will have two little nubs on it, and then it will just go into the headphone, and then you'll just kind of give it a little bit of a turn until you feel the jack actually seat fully into the headphones. All right, and then the other side will then enter or go into your 3.5 millimeter jack that's on your controller, okay? So this is what you'll look like right out of the box. Now this can be done wirelessly, but again, you will need to watch the gaming wirelessly how-to video that I have up here as well. And that will show you how to hook up and game wirelessly with your consoles. Because the consoles are not actually Bluetooth capable, which I'll explain all of that in the wireless video, or the video about wireless gaming. So, again, this will be the same hookup for your Xbox, where the other thing that is kind of cool about the PlayStations, if you go this route, is they have the microphone built into the DualSense controller, whereas they don't have anything like that on the Xbox. Anyways, I'll zoom in and explain this auxiliary cord, because that's really key to getting these headphones to sound right and to getting the right signal and strength and everything. And I'll explain this, and then also the PC controller. So I want to start off with the auxiliary cord, the 3.5 millimeter cord that comes with the headphones, all right? So we zoomed in here to show you a detail that's really important, all right? And that's that this 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cord is just like any other 3.5 in terms of the actual size of the jack, all right? But the jacket on it, this guy, is actually different on one end. The end that goes into the headphones, in this case, is in my right hand, okay? The one that I'm moving here. All right, so if you look at this jacket, you'll notice that it is a smaller diameter than the one in my left hand. This is the one that goes into the headphone or into the controller, all right? So this one on my right hand, the smaller diameter has two little nubs on it that you'll notice, okay? And those are there because they lock into the headphone. We do this to reduce wear, okay? Because when you're going in and out, 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 it wears on the jack and the port, okay? So to reduce wear, we have it locked into place, okay? That way you don't have little accidents of it knocking it and falling out or it just reducing it prematurely. The other thing that you need to really pay attention to is that you'll notice there are 3 rings on the jack, okay? And those 3 rings mean something, all right? What they mean is right channel, left channel, and microphone, or right speaker, left speaker, microphone, all right? So if you go and you put the jack into the headphones, say you put the wrong one in, all right, you're gonna hear sound only out of one speaker, because what it's telling you is that you have not inserted the jack far enough in the headphones, and you're only making contact with one ring, okay? So if you're only making contact with one ring, then you're only going to get sound out of one speaker, okay? So that is just telling you that you need to insert the jack further into the headphone, or you have the wrong jack in the headphone. You just need to flip it around. It's the same kind of deal on the PC controller, which I'll show you now. Okay, so if you're gaming on a PC, there's a couple of things that you want to pay attention to. It's going to have the same jack, all right? So you're going to see the 3 rings on this guy as well, your right channel, left channel, and your microphone, or right speaker, left speaker, microphone. So if you're not getting sound out of all of the speakers, or you're just getting a muffled sound out of one of the speakers, that tells you you don't have the jack far enough in the headphone. Okay, so you need to put it in there and then twist it a little bit, and it will lock into place. The other thing I'll just talk about real quick here is that the USB on the PC controller, you need to make sure that you plug this in to the back of the CPU or the computer, okay? And the reason for that is a lot of people have these splitters and things like that, and they think, oh, I'll just throw this guy in there and it'll be fine. But it's not, because it's not a strong enough connection on those USB splitters. Those USB splitters, they have a good enough connection to do data transfers and things like that, but you got to remember you're trying to get a really high level audio transmission, which means you're going to need the best possible connection. All right, so make sure that you're plugging this guy in to the back of your computer. All right. If you guys have any questions on the jacks, the 3.5 millimeter jacks that go into the headphones, how they insert, or if you have any issues with your PC controller not, functioning or getting a good connection, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm always happy to help you guys. All right, guys, just to answer a couple of common questions that I get frequently about the gaming side of headphones. They have dual microphones, 2 microphones, 2 active noise canceling microphones, the same microphones that are used for the active noise canceling and for phone calls and different things like that. And those are actually located in the center of the speaker. To change your speaker pads, you just pull straight out like that, okay? And then you'll be able to see the microphones located in the center of the speaker. Okay? So they go on and off real easily. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is, I get a lot of questions, people saying, well, can I mute my mic? Or can I change the volume and all those things? Well, when you're gaming on a console using the auxiliary cord, you're not going to be able to make those adjustments quickly or easily. Those things will have to be done on your gaming console, okay? And I find it to be very easy. You just go into your settings and audio and whatnot and turn your headset volume up or turn your mic on and off, whatever you want. Now, if you're using the PlayStation 4, it has a mic mute button right on it, you know. And I think PlayStation or Xbox might as well. I'm not sure. But anyways, I don't get to play that much. I just enough to learn it, I guess. But anyways, now if you're using the PC controller, it's going to be business as usual because you'll have your volume up and mic mute and all of that stuff. But when you guys go and start using these wirelessly in a Bluetooth type setting, then you'll have limited controls, okay? Because when you plug in your auxiliary cord, it powers down the touchscreen controls on the volume and things like that. You'll still have the ability to change your lights and that stuff because that's an independent circuit from the audio aspect of it. But for the most part, guys, if you're looking for a really, really, really serious gaming headphone, these ones are that in terms of sound. They're going to be incredible. These are a really serious headphone for gaming when it comes to sound quality, okay? But right out of the box, they're not going to have all of the buttons and gadgets that a really serious gamer is going to want. They will be very good for gaming, but they do have some limitations in the gaming world because they are not a specific gaming headphone. They're definitely a competitive gaming headphone in the sense that there's nothing that's going to be really better than these when it comes to sound quality. But if you're wanting buttons and dials and all that stuff for your gaming needs, then, you know, this is maybe not the perfect headphone for you. But if you're focused on really good sound quality and gaining the advantage or the competitive edge, you know, in your games, I think you'll find that these are incredible. But again, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm always happy to help. It's a really cool headphone. I think you'll really enjoy it. But do not hesitate to get in touch. If there's anything you don't understand, that's what we're here for. Okay, guys, so there's no confusion. These headphones are compatible with all consoles. That means all of the Xboxes, all of the PlayStations, Switch, and PC. So no matter what you are using to game with, these headphones are going to work really, really well for you. In fact, I'm so confident that the sound quality will absolutely blow your mind, that I encourage you, I plead with you that you get in touch with me if you're not absolutely blown away with the sound. Okay, that is our focus, and we are driven to be the best. Okay, so if you're not impressed, then I'm telling you something is wrong. there's a setting off, there's something not right with your console or your PC or whatever it is, or you're not hooking the headphones up correctly, these headphones should absolutely dominate when it comes to sound quality. So if you have questions on it, get in touch. If it doesn't seem quite right, definitely get in touch, because these headphones are straight up going to perform amazing.